land and people.
Hello guys, I'm just about to get ready. Just a couple more minutes and we'll start the stream. Right guys, there's a poll going around on the chat. As you can see, I just want to see which of you are going blindly for the Grim Rider, okay? And at the end of the stream, I'll do another poll and we'll see how these voting changes. So quite interested in seeing how this plays out. Okay, I hope the stream quality is good. Maybe a little bit laggy. I'm not sure about that because I had problems with the connection. So hopefully everything will be fine. Okay, if you start seeing lags or anything, please let me know. Okay, I'm trying to set up a second screen. Okay. Alright guys, so today we'll be testing Grim Rider, which is a new Necropolis unit. 3 AM, wow, that's a dedication CLE, so I will not keep you waiting. Okay, let's just jump into the game. Okay, so as you guys know, everything that I'm doing is being done on a test server. Okay, so whatever happens here is prone to be changed. Hello Nari, welcome to the stream. Nari is one of my members on the channel. That's why you can see her name is being green. Okay, thank you for supporting me, Nari. Right, so as I said, remember guys, this is a test server environment and it's already been confirmed that there's an issue with Grim Rider. As you can see, that looks amazing. Okay, these new characters, they glow in this 2D splash art is actually glowing, so that's nice. Okay, and that's how it's going to be from now on. Okay, with all these new units called champions, right? So River Crab has already confirmed that there's an issue with the ultimate, okay, of the Grim Rider. It's breaking, okay, so it's hard to say if it's actually stronger or weaker. I'm gonna show you guys how it is on test server now, and obviously keep in mind it might look different on global because it might be stronger or weaker depending on the fix. Drawing free bubble and global. I've never seen this. Wait, do we have that faction drawing free bubble? What do you mean? Oh, that thing, yes, you do. So every week you have a free draw in this altar over here. Obviously, I maxed that out because why not, right? So guys, let's jump in, okay? So let's read the description of the skills because they are usually different than the ones that are shown on the Discord server. And obviously the global version, the one that you'll see in the game, will be the core one. So let's go with the ultimate. As I said, this is currently broken. Over here it just breaks, and I'll show you that in games. Maybe it will happen, maybe it will not, but you'll see. Right, so what we see here is it's a passive and it's ultimate skill. So that's interesting, yeah? So Green Rider gains 17,500 base attack. Each basic attack performed can inflict pierce damage, which was explained as a true damage. Okay, this is a true damage on the target unit equal to 3% of max HP, while also dealing 1 instance of damage to the soul. Okay, so that's a new mechanism there. When a soul has been damaged a total of 5 times, Grim Rider gains 1 soul point and deals pierce damage equal to 6% of max HP. So that's, again, pierce damage is a true damage. The enemy healing effects will be decreased by 7% each time they take soul damage. This effect lasts for the whole battle, cannot be dispelled, and stacks up to 30 times. Okay, so that's a lot. That's 210% decreased healing. When any enemy or friendly unit on the battlefield falls, Grim Rider gains 1 soul point, recovers 10% of their max HP, and increases the unit damage by 2%. This effect lasts for the whole battle, cannot be dispelled, and stacks up to 50 times. Okay, so 100% damage reduction. Grim Rider can be deployed in any position just like Devil. And Jousting damage deal ignores the enemy shield, bubble, bone shield, plague miasma, and dominarian shield. So Jousting is called a pierce damage, which is a true damage. It ignores any bubbles and stuff. Just go through the unit. Then his first regular skill is still a passive skill, and it decreases attack speed by 10% whenever a Necropolis unit is deployed. Grim Rider gains 300 tenacity and 30% unit damage reduction. It makes him very beefy for an offensive unit. This effect is doubled when fighting units inflicted with low morale. At the start of the battle, all enemy units will be inflicted with a stack of Fear Mark, extending the duration of inflicted fear effect by 25%, decreasing the unit damage of non-Necropolis enemy units by 20%, and increasing the unit damage of friendly Necropolis units by 20%. Lasts for the whole battle. The first time HP falls below 50%, nearby enemy units in a large range will be inflicted with fear for 5 seconds and additional fear mark stack. Fear does that units cannot move, attack, or cast skills, and their magic resistance is decreased by 30%. Now, Fear Mark, when a Necropolis hero casts their ultimate skill, they deal damage equal to 30% of max HP to all enemy units with 3 stacks of marks and remove the marks. Okay, so Necropolis Heroes, which is Sandro and Lohard, basically. This is the, well, obviously there's a human Sandro, but not many people actually play it in PvP. Now we move to the Ghostly Slash. Okay, so it's a trigger skill, and Grim Rider's attack speed is increased by 50%. They gather the power of souls together to gain 2 seconds invincibility and launches a 2-stage attack on enemy units in a cross-shaped area before them, dealing pierce damage equal to 100% of their own attack. So that's again, this is a true damage, okay? Inflicting low morale for 5 seconds and decreasing their defense by 10%. This attack also deals damage to the souls. Effect is double in the center of the cross AoE, costs 6 soul points to cast. Grim Rider begins battle with 6 soul points, and low morale decreases unit attack speed by 33%. Okay, so now we move to Declaration of the Death, which is a passive skill. At the beginning of the battle, 2 random front row enemy units will receive a Declaration of Death. Units with a Declaration of Death will take pierce damage equal to 2% of their max HP. So it's every second, so that's a true damage every second. And when Grim Rider attacks them, they will deal additional pierce damage equal to 100% of their attack and recover HP equal to 50% of their attack. Okay, I think that's a little bit okay, Grim Rider, and they, I think that should be the Grim Rider. Okay, that's a Grim Rider dealing additional damage equal to 50 of their attack. Okay, when Grim Rider attacks an enemy who is bleeding, they will deal additional pierce damage equal to 50% of their attack. Being deceased, all damage taken by Grim Rider is decreased by 35%. Okay, so that's again making him quite beefy, and this is why you can see in China that Necropolis run with only 1 tag, but it's also mainly because of Bone Dragon weapon. Now, Never Saber, okay, this is like a domain skill, but it's not a domain, okay, it's a special skill for champion units, as you can see, because this special thingy over here, okay. So what it does is a trigger skill, and Grim Rider units damage is increased by 40%, and the accuracy is increased by 1000. When Grim Rider is deployed at the same time as Black Knight, so we have a link with the Black Knight, both units gain 500 crit hit and 50% crit hit damage. When Grim Rider casts Ghostly Slash, Black Knight Harbinger will also receive the Soul Power buff and gain 2 seconds on invincibility. That's quite good synergy, okay, so an extra 2 seconds invincibility for the Black Knights. After casting Ghostly Slash, Grim Rider and Black Knight will simultaneously cast Nether Saber, increasing their dev by 50% and unit damage reduction by 50%, so both of them get quite... no, there's actually 2 triggers recurring. This also deals 5 instances of damage to the target unit equal to 160% of Grim Rider's attack and inflicts silence on nearby enemy units in a large range and lasts 5 seconds. So yeah, that's good, another CC added here. Every time Grim Rider's Never Saber deals damage, it will also deal damage to the enemy soul. After Grim Rider casts Ghostly Slash, Harbinger will simultaneously cast Soul Breaker, increasing the death by 50 and unit damage reduction by 50%. Okay, silence, units cannot cast, obviously, and dismissal, this is a skill that you get when you get a unit to level, to the red level. Okay, so yeah, his skills look very strong. Right, so before we jump into the testing, let's see what I've done with him. Okay, so this is the talent points. Basically, he's on pair with every other unit I have on this account, and currently I'm using Forgotten Autumn +3. Okay, sets. This is basically the set. Well, +3 enchantment is what I use on emblems on every unit here. Okay, I don't want to make him too strong. I don't want to make him too weak in this time. Okay, the game has been out for so long, I believe everyone should have the main team with +3 emblems on their carries. Okay, so the formation I'll be testing, I've been asked to test 2 formations. First one is a standard Necro formation. As you can see here, we'll be running 2 tanks with Judy for extra protection and leeches. As you can see, you can place Grim Rider anywhere, just like Devil. Right, I'll be using Sandro. Of course, I will not be using any backup, and I'll be not using any sapper. I could put Human Sandro. I believe it can narrate at the end of the stream. Just shout for me, okay, remind me to test him in different formations as well. If you want to do that, prepare the formation beforehand. So the only thing I do is put it into the game. Okay, so prepare the formation you want me to check, and at the end of the stream I'll be checking viewers' formations. Right, so this will be testing. Okay, so let's jump into the test. First test will be obviously against Astral. Okay, we will test both of the heroes. However, before we do that, let me see what kind of heroes I go. Okay, because obviously there will be no marks. Okay, hopefully the spells are all maxed out. Yes, they're all maxed out. I'm not gonna worry about masteries, they might be crap. I don't have time to actually prepare all that. I don't want to bore you guys to death. And let's see, Loha, 4 stars. Okay, alright, so that's the problem. I don't want to do that. I'll do that when we do the quizzes. Okay, there will be 2 questions today, and while I do the quiz, I'll do the spells. Okay, with Chele Chain Gorax. I have not checked the Chele Chains Ricaroni. I don't play Chele, and I didn't have time to actually go on a test server. I had 2 exams tomorrow and on Tuesday, so I was rather focused on them. Right, so obviously I'll be playing against, let's not play against maybe a Truk meta. Okay, let's play against standard Astral with a Genie. Okay, Genie is here. Okay, let's put that. Okay, so yeah, let's play against that. Okay, I've done these tests already, and I've done the test against Astral. Okay, and so far, whenever I did a test against the Astral, everyone's raging because I main Astral, and usually the Astral formation is really strong. So right, let's slow down. Right, so as you can see here, here's a mana bar. Okay, and suppose whenever he casts a Ghostly Slash, he loses that mana. Okay, but what we're looking for is that. Okay, we want to see that immunity, that synergy over here. And the problem that I've noticed, okay, I'm just gonna run this fight for you guys, and then I'm gonna explain what's happening. Right, so let me explain what happened here. Okay, so if you play Devil, you have the same issue. Okay, so what happens here is Dread Knight jumps and get destroyed by all of the backline on Astral. This is why people always cry and there's an outrage when I test against Astral, because this comp seems like crap. Oh, look at that. Okay, look at that damage of Grim Rider. Okay, it's quite good, and all of it comes from Ghostly Slash, okay, which is a trigger skill. 78% of that damage comes from that, and it's a true damage, guys, so that's quite good, okay. Right, so someone said DC domain. Okay, let's see if that's on. I believe it is on, but I've done so many tests I can't even remember. Yeah, so oh, that's right, that wasn't on. Right, and on top of that, guys, there's few changes. As you can see, I'm using artifacts. Okay, I can use Armageddon Blade or Sword of Frost. Which one is better for Sandro? Well, which one is better for Necropolis, guys? If you play Necropolis, decide which one is better, and I'll use it. What do you mean stream stopped? Everything seems alright. Let me see. Okay, guys, 1 second. Yeah, it seems like it's loaded. Let's try that again. Is it okay now? As I said, I had quite a few connection issues. Yes, I've turned that on now, okay, so I should be okay. So guys, which one should I use? Armageddon Blade or Sword of Frost for Sandro? That is weird, okay, because I changed a little bit, okay, I'm using YouTube on OBS, okay. So basically, yeah, I used to stream from YouTube using OBS, and now I have linked YouTube with OBS, so maybe that's why it's serving you guys these ads. I'll change it, okay. I don't need ads, okay. I'm not here for revenue. I'm here to show you guys what's happening. Okay, so Sword of Frost, okay, and this time around there will be domain, okay. I don't know why I don't have that on, but yeah, we got 2 domains, okay. So this fight should be different now, okay. We'll have more invincibility on the side of quit all that. Yeah, it seems like I have bad connection here on the OBS today. Right, so let's see how these Black Knights do at the back. Because you can see the whole team is basically fighting these Death Knights, okay? Well, okay, that's the resurrection skill used. Right, so I'll need to change all that. Okay, I'll need to next stream I'll need to just unlink my account from the OBS YouTube and just go the normal way, the way it used to be. So obviously it's changing some things. Okay, let's try settings. Everything seems alright on my end. Okay, so yeah. The reason for that is because the backline that I have on the Astral team is quite strong. Okay. That's the reason. This is why I don't want to show too many fights against Astral, guys, because this Astral on this test server is just unbeatable. It's really hard to beat it, and it's not gonna show you the real power. But as you can see, Grim Rider is constantly top damage, okay, on the Necro team. Dread Knight is not doing as well. But the thing is, it's all RNG, right? So let's change a little bit. Let's even use Oops, what did I do here? Let's put it back. He's back on the team. Okay, let's even go with skill lists. Low hard. Let's see how much of a difference it is. Okay. Yeah, so without skills, obviously low hard is not going to be a problem. And the clear problem of Necropolis is really the tanks, okay? They're not that strong. Okay, maybe when I level up the skills of this Grim Rider, it will be different. Okay, if you guys got any more issues with the stream, please let me know, okay? Because I'll need to work on it after the stream. I don't want to stop the stream just to fix all that. Okay, let's go back to that. Okay, let's change the formation. Okay, let that guy teleport to the back. Okay, well, he's going to teleport to the back. Obviously, this is going to change the seed. Okay, so the fight will be different this time around. Okay, and keep in mind, as River Crab said, this skill, the ultimate of that, is actually bugged. Okay, it just breaks. It doesn't pop out when it should be popping out. So keep that in mind. This will be different on global. CC in this game should get nerfed. There's so much CC, that is true. But hey, look at that, guys. Up. Almost there. But that's not going to be enough, okay? Or maybe. Or. CC means crowd control. So there's so much stans, silences, everything. You can lock one unit for quite a long time. Obviously, some units got immunity to it, such as Naga. That's why she is so good. So as you can see, guys, there's a chance, okay? There's a chance to win. And obviously, he only lived 47 seconds, but still that same damage as Power Leech, okay? That is impressive. And when I did some initial testing, Grim Rider was dealing like 70% of Necropolis damage, okay? So, as you can see, you can win against Astral if your RNG gets better. Okay, now let's just forget about Astral, because obviously Astral is top tier, okay? Let's go for another formation, guys, okay? So, what do you want me to test next, okay? I want you guys to come up with an enemy team. Okay, write down the formation and I'll test it. In the meantime, I'll level up low hearts skills, because obviously we want to test that hero as well. So if you want me to test that formation of Necropolis against something else, please shout. And before we do that, I've been told to test Conflux. Lucas, can you give me the formation of the Conflux you want me to test against? Okay, with units. So what I've been told is to actually go tankless. Okay, so you want one tank, but I don't think it's gonna work at this. Yeah, I don't have white weapon. Okay, if I had her weapon, that would be a different story. But I don't. Okay, that with a weapon of one dragon, I don't think that will be too good. You want to champion versus champion. Okay, so you want to test Cello. Okay, so let's go with her. She's a conflicts, righty. Okay, Paladin, Judy, Monk. Oops. Monk. Remember, this Phoenix has a maxed out weapon, okay? So if I run something, I'll run something like that. Yeah, you can add Dragon Golem, but let's fight without Dragon Golem first, and then add Dragon Golem, because I want to fight without Dragon Golem. I want to show the power of decay without it. Yeah, as I said, Adrian C, I've been running into connection issues these couple days. Don't know why. Try to sort it by the next stream. I'll just quit that. Angel goes in the back. Okay, so you want to do that. I will keep Phoenix, but let's go with your formation. Let's go with that. Yeah, so this is what you wanted to do. Okay. I'm not gonna put Dragon Golem here yet. I want to see the difference between Dragon Golem and no Dragon Golem. Because if I test this Necropolis with... I didn't put the domain. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, this is why I like Dark Elemental. Is doing a lot of work, as you can see. That damage is just tremendous. Hey, we were close. Okay, probably if we change a few things, because he jumped onto let's see. Yeah, both are okay. So yeah, as I said, you don't want Dragon Golem in every team. Okay, I will just do no, he's still gonna jump there. Okay, let's do that. Just swap these lines. Okay, so he's going to jump onto the Judy and the Monk. So this fight will be much different. Yes, Darkness Elemental is a crazy unit, but keep in mind, guys, this ultimate is broken, okay? This unit will look different on global. It might be stronger. Okay, keep that in mind. Right. Just to quickly check that. Okay. Right, so that was against Jella. Let's try something else. Okay, let's try against a second team that is top tier, which will be Dragon Tara, okay. Yes, the ultimate skill is broken, it just breaks before it casts. River Crab did not explain that. He just gave a brief explanation to that skill, okay. It's not working as intended on test server, okay. It's weaker, probably. Right, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go with Gem, okay. Let's show his true damage, okay. So obviously this unit will not look too strong today, okay, but it is a strong unit from what I was able to see in different scenarios, okay. So yeah, let's go with that. Okay, guys, the meta has changed since the last time I played that. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go with that. Okay, something like that. That look like a strong gem for you. Obviously, I'm not gonna put DG at the moment, Dragon Golem. I'll swap it later on if this team loses. But I believe this is quite a good team. Can you please next time moves our skill screen so that we see that yes, if it shall. I'll show that after this fight. Okay, so on the stream it says I have excellent connection. So right, so let's slow it down a little bit. So Decay jumps to the bag, pops Judicator invincibility. Got destroyed again. The elemental got destroyed as well. And skills, right? So Soul Harvest, that's his ultimate. Okay, so as you can see, it only does 5%. This might be the reason because it's not working as intended. Okay, so this might be much bigger skill. Okay, it might deal much more damage on the global. Okay, most of the damage comes from Ghostly Slash. Okay, which deals true damage as well. Okay, this is a pierce damage on that skill as well, so it's true damage too. And as you can see, Dread Knight, when not stopped, has a chance. Yeah, so as you can see, this damage will go up, guys. Okay, this is a lot of damage here. Okay, and as I mentioned, it's not working properly. Okay, so don't get discouraged. Okay, this will be better on global. It should be better on global. I can't say it will be, but it should be. Can you check attack line without defense? Only Leech, Green, DC, and Whites. Whites must be beat. The problem is I don't have a white weapon on that account, okay? So the white will not be as strong. I know I've been told to check it without the defense, okay? So basically, no defense here, but without white it might not work, okay? Because the fear synergy, as you said, is really important. Okay, I will leave it to the guys who actually invested in the white weapon, and they can test it on the global server as well, where his ultimate will be working correctly. Okay, so as I said, I didn't want to put DG in. Okay, let's put DG now. Okay, so that's a 3 domains. Yep, so as you can see, DG is a big improvement. Okay, but is that enough? Yeah. If Darkness Elemental does not get destroyed, he will destroy an enemy team. Yep. Right, so the problem with Dread Knight is the same as with Devil. This is the issue, okay? Dragon Golem is a perfect counter to all these units that jump into the backline. Right guys, let's move on. So that was an against gem, okay? So you can win, you can lose depending on the enemy formation. Obviously, if we change these tanks, okay, we'll need to change emblems as well, because most of these emblems are to support this formation, okay? They run in Forgotten Autonoms on these units. Okay, I'm running Forgotten Autonoms on these units, but let's improve the defense, okay? Let's go with VG on that team. Is this going to change anything? And after this fight, I'll do the first quiz, guys, and in the meantime, I'll level up low heart skills. As you can see, decay here is against the whole team. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that as well, yeah. Okay, so decay is down. And now we got DG on that team, okay? And if you got DG, Dragon Golem on the team, that's an ultimate tank, okay? So your backline is safe, and look at that, okay? So he does a lot of damage, okay? But it's still only 9% from that. Yes, okay, so everyone wants me to do the Wrath, okay? So let's do the Wrath. I'm not gonna test that weapon anyway, so let's just go with that weapon. So we can test other formations as well, okay? So basically, we just go with it. Also the K, where's Power Emblems? I think I followed the pins on official Discord and I'm running Forgotten or Path of Assassin. I'll see, okay? We'll change the emblems now in the same formation. Okay, so you want Dragon Golem, Leech, Wrath, Dark Commander, Bone Judy, Green Rider. Okay, all good. Now let's go with emblems. Yeah, so we got Path of Assassin here, and we can put Path of Assassin here. Do I have any? Okay, let me get some Path of Assassin emblems. I'm not gonna go for the perfect stats, guys. It will take too long time, okay? So I don't want to waste your time watching me upgrading the emblems or choosing the right emblems. We're just gonna go with the bonus. Okay, let's try the same fight. Before we put Wrath in, obviously we want that fight, yeah. Well, let's see the damage difference. I should have waited before I swapped this emblem so we could see actually. Okay, how is the stream, guys? Is it a little bit better? Yes, crowd control immune will be better than invulnerability. Look at that. He's not doing anything. Come on, guy. You can see that CC, yeah? For like 10 seconds, he's done nothing. But when he does something, look at that, okay? His HP is going up. Okay, so it's better, that's good. Right. So that is huge. Okay, Path of Assassin definitely working. Okay, I believe this damage is much bigger than it was previously. Okay, you got these ads. Hold on a second. Let's see. Okay, let's look at the skills damage. Okay, sorry about that, bitch. I just went to fix these ads or anything. I just turn everything off. Let's just speed that fight up. Okay, let's just go for the result. As you can see, still no right, only 3%, and this is his main damage. Okay, this should be the main damage. Alex Q, I can try him again in other hero formations as well, but the problem is these heroes don't have skills maxed out, okay, and I'll do that once I do the quiz. But before I'm gonna do the last fight against Jam, and we're gonna yeah, so as that's what's been confirmed by River Crab, and I believe he's going to confirm. Well, he doesn't need to confirm because he's gonna get fixed on the global guys. Okay, the ultimate, which is a passive skill, like most of the units have a trigger ultimate. This is his passive. Okay, this should be his main source of damage because he's doing a percentage damage here. He's not doing that damage. Okay, breaks. Okay, so his damage will be even higher. Keep that in mind. I believe so. Okay, right now, someone mentioned a defenseless Necro. Okay, now I got the weapon, so we get that guy out. Okay, this is what should be in front. Okay, on China. Okay, on China they use Bone Dragon. Reason for that is Bone Dragon summons mummies, and they do good tanking. Okay, is that right, guys? This is the formation you want me to test. Let me quickly go and see. Right. Let me see the formation quickly, guys. I've been occupied. Okay, I get so many messages. People want me to test everything. Okay, so we get that. Okay, let's go then. Yeah, Bone Dragon doesn't have weapon. This is the biggest problem, I believe, as well. But let's see that. Okay. And what line did I put Bone Dragon in against? Okay, I put him against the worst possible line. Well, let's see. Okay, he's still alive. That's good. Ah, still alive. Okay, so that's good. If the Dark Elemental dies before Bone Dragon, this will be a success. Sadly, no. Okay, let's see that damage. Okay, so Path of Assassin better than Forgotten Autonym, the damage is much bigger. Not this, Grim Reaper in attack line with DC 4 times synergy. Grim Reaper DC, okay, so that's it. Anyway, right, so that's how this unit works in Sandro, okay? Now guys, I'm gonna go with the first question, and in the meantime I'm gonna level up what's his name? Lohard, okay? So Lohard has a good synergy with Decay, and obviously it's going to boost Decay, okay? So guys, for those of you who are new, there will be a question popping up on screen with 4 answers, A, B, C, or D. You only need to write A, B, C, or D. You don't need to write the whole answer. The first 3 people on my screen will win 500 diamonds that will be sent via in-game mail, usually by Friday. Okay, so let me just pop up the chat here. Okay, right, the only thing I'll need from you is your ID, which you can copy from the game menu over here, paste it on the chat and the server you're playing. Okay, this is simple rules. So I'm gonna count to 5, guys, and you're gonna see the first question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see what was the correct question, the correct answer. It's called a Soul Harvest. Okay, so the first 3 people who answer correctly is Molehai, it's Damien Virac. Okay, Damien, this is the first time you won, so I'll need your details, and it's Ivicia as well. Okay, so I got Ivicia, I got Molly's details. Just to confirm, Ivicia, you're playing on EU48 server. Molly, you're playing on EU52 server. And Damien, as I said, I'll need your details. So let me just write you down. And congratulations, guys. Right, so while I wait for Damien's details, let's just level up Lawheart. And I'll level up his skills. Okay, I'm just gonna worry about these free skills really. Yeah, it shows you guys pay attention and you also have a good knowledge about the game, because some of the questions are not mentioned on the stream. Okay, usually I try to mention the answers on the stream, like when that's why I read the skills. I try to, like, you know, give a hint what could be the answer, but sometimes I just take it out of the blue. Okay, and I ask these questions, and you guys obviously show a good knowledge of the game. Yeah, okay, so let's get that rolling and let's see the difference between Sandro and Lawheart against this gem setup. Yeah, you can see the screen, good. Ready, so let's get back to standard formation. Okay, we used DG previously, let's use DG here as well. Yeah, he's gone. I got him. Okay, I got him to 2 stars, I believe. 3 stars, I'm not sure. I used to main Necro, okay, I could still roll it if I got these 2 units. But nah, I'm okay. Okay, let's see the difference. And Damien, I'm still waiting for the details. I'm not sure if you posted them or not, but I can't see them on the chat. And if I don't get these details, sadly I won't be able to send the diamonds because I don't know where to send them. Okay, so that was a kill order into Judicature invincibility, so that was terrible timing. Woohoo, lucky combo. Okay, I got one of your messages. So I got your ID, but what server are you playing? Somehow it treated your ID as a spam. Okay, so I didn't see that message. Damien, okay, so 101, so that should be you're playing on EU11. Yeah, that's what I figured. Thank you. So your ID tells what server you're playing, but I just want to confirm that, okay? So yeah, we still won the fight, but the difference wasn't that huge, okay? DK didn't do too much damage, mainly because he used his ultimate during Judicature invincibility. If I look at that damage, okay, you can compare these 2 champions, and they're doing well. I'm not gonna say similar damage because that guy still is top damage dealer. Okay, right. So that was Lawheart. Okay. Yeah, it does, and it should be doing more. But as we can see, this is bugged. Okay, this is not working properly, guys. Okay, keep that in mind. This is not doing the damage it should be doing. As you can see, each basic attack performed inflicts true damage equal to 3% of max HP. Okay, every single basic attack. That should be a lot, guys. It shouldn't be 3%. Alright, yeah, I got your message on Discord, Damien, sorry, Damien, apologize for that. Right, now, yeah, so let's move on. What I want to test is, okay, if you just send me a Discord message about Chinese setup, okay, It's quite interesting setup, and I'm gonna do it. However, I'm missing few units. I'm missing Abyss Lord and I'm missing Bone Dragon weapons, so it will be a little bit different, but it's interesting idea. Okay, so some of you might be playing that already, but Zeron has a good synergy with what's it called, with the Necropolis. Okay, so what people are playing as in China. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what they're playing and what units I'm missing. Right, so they don't play Lich. Okay, they play something else. They play Abyss Lord. Okay, so this is an Abyss Lord which is not released yet, and this is a very strong team according to people in China. Okay, so let's roll that. Let's not use Abyss roll. Let's use Lich. Okay, let's use a little bit more standard. Obviously, this will require you to change all these emblems. Okay, like all your forgotten ordnance should be rolled. Let's use Judy here. Okay, for more protection. This is what we want. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So yeah, that's right. Okay, so if you're running Forgotten Ordnance on your Necro units, you will need to change it here because you only have 5. Okay, so it's less damage. So if you could choose between Path of Assassin, you'll go for Path of Assassin. But let's try it. Okay, let's see. Okay, so what's gonna happen here? We got 2 units that will jump to the back. So that's what I want to see. I want to see how fast this dies. Obviously, it's gonna pull the immunity. Okay, Devil. Oh yeah, third Inferno unit for no spawn. Yeah. So this setup might not be as strong as it is in China currently because we're missing, yeah, third unit. But this is what they use in China. Okay, Dark Elemental still doing a lot of damage, guys. Right, if we swap it around, let's use yeah, okay, this will be tricky. Okay, so no Judy this time around, and I could add Rep as well, but just play with it. And Nari, you wanted me to check something. Can you remind me what it is you wanted me to check? What formation? Because obviously I won't be able to show the true power of this unit because the ultimate is not working. Yes, the backline is still alive, that is quite important. But they need to get rid of that unit, yes. When it's down, the game is over, okay? I've put it in Gem, Dragon Mutare, yes. Can you prepare Dragon's Mutare setup for me and I'll test it? Oh, yeah, but everyone plays a different Dragon Mutare. Can you give me the one you play? Because some play with Holy Trinity, some play with White Tigers, some play with Darkness Elemental. Wow. So yeah. Okay, so Judy has been taken out and we get a better result with Pit Fiend. I believe Pit Fiend is quite strong unit Now look at that healing, okay. Yep, obviously Holy Trinity one. Okay, so a standard one with Holy Trinity, okay. This is well like, okay, you're not doing like 6 ultra rares Dragon Mutare. I like that. Okay, let's do Dragon Mutare now. Okay guys, so if you want me to test formation including Grim Reaper for you, write it on the chat, okay. Break it down on the chat, what units, which lines, and I'll test it for you guys, okay. This is time to do it. I only have like half an hour left on the stream, so we'll do that. Okay, so let's go Holy Trinity. Do you use DC? Under Human Sandro. Okay. Judy Duzales. Judy Duzales. Oh yeah, Black Track, that's good. So something like that. Nari, is that what you want me to test? Because I'm always lost with the last unit. So that's Bloody Dungeon, we got here. 1, 2 minutes. Okay, let's go with Naris first, then I'll go with Uptip. I can't spell that, sorry. Okay, so let's go with that. I wouldn't say so. See, the reason for why he's not performing, okay, he still performs. Don't get me wrong. Look at that. Okay, he out damages Evil Sorceress, and his lives only 35 seconds. Obviously, he's not as strong as Dark Elemental, but the reason for that is that look at that, guys. This should not be doing 1% of his total damage. Okay, that's because he's doing a lot of damage, percentage damage with every basic attack. Okay, so there is something not working here, and it's been confirmed by River Crab. Okay, let me just quickly see what he wrote down, and I'm gonna read that to you guys. Right, so what I asked him what's the issue is related to, and he said the issue is related to the ult cast speed. Okay, and what it does, it breaks sometimes, and you can notice the mana bar a bit. Okay, so the ultimate breaks. Okay, the cast speed, and this is what I think we could see, that sometimes this unit doesn't do anything for a couple seconds. Like it's standing, it's not even CC'd, it's just standing and doing nothing. So hopefully it gets fixed. Well, it will be fixed on the global, so you don't need to worry about that. Yeah, it's been confirmed that it does not perform only on 301 server. There are other test servers, and it works good there, but not on that one. Okay, so obviously, yeah, I can't show you guys. So Uptrip wants me to do Judy, Medusa, Evil Sorceress, Evil Sorceress, and Black Dragon. Decay. Okay, we got Decay, Grim, DC. Are you missing one tank after? Okay, so if I do that, we're missing one tank here. You want Manticore or Harpy? That would be like a suicide line here. Let's keep it that way. Just put that domain on. And let's swap the lines. Okay, as you can see, he's like frozen here. You see, he's not moving. And then that's Ghostly Slash. Another Ghostly Slash. And then he's not getting the mana. As you can see, he should be getting mana, yeah? But it stops, it breaks. It's not, he's not generating any mana, so he's not casting any Ghostly Slashes anymore. Hey, we won. Okay, so that was a good fight. And he out damages every sorceress, so I'm quite happy about that. Obviously we won because we got this Dark Elemental down so quickly. Yeah, so 6% this time around. Okay guys, let me see. I want to see normal Necro under human Sandro. Okay, I can do that, but if I do that, I might as well do a second question, guys. Okay, so I'll do a second question, and in the meantime, I will level up human Sandro. Let's see, where am I with human Sandro? Is he 4 stars? Yes, he's 4 stars. Yeah, and I need to upgrade all of that. Yeah. Okay, guys. So second question is gonna pop on the screen. And obviously I'm gonna give you a little bit more time. 2 winners. Okay, 2 winners, and these winners. Oh, sorry, I can't read that what you wrote. Yeah, yeah. He gains mana after kills. Right. Let's see, because he took down 1 unit and his mana bar was still sitting at the same. Right, so basic attacks perform can inflict pierce damage equal to 30% while also dealing 1 instance of damage to the soul. When the soul has been damaged a total of 5 times, so 5 basic attacks, he gains 1 soul point and deals pierce damage equal to 6% of max HP. So he should be getting 1 mana every 5 attacks. That's what I get from reading that. And as you can see here, whenever when an enemy or friendly unit on battle falls, he gains 1 soul point. Okay, so he gets it from killing, well, from any unit falling, but also he should be getting 1 every 5 times, every 5 basic attacks. And it happens at the beginning when he's casting his skill quite often, and then boom. Right, but we'll have a chance to see how it actually works. If it should be working on Wednesday. So, right, guys, let's get the second question on the screen, and I'll level up Human Sandro in the meantime. Okay, but he requires 4 skills, so I'll give you guys a little bit more time to answer. Yeah, all these skills. Okay. So 5 seconds, I'm going to count to 5, and the second question and the last question for today will pop on the screen, and this time around there will be only 2 winners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see the correct answer. The correct answer is D, Death Knight. So the first 2 people to answer correctly is Scarlet and Thomas Michnica. Right, so let's see if I got their names somewhere. Okay, guys, post your details. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, guys, post your details. I can't open the file where I hold all the quiz names. I don't know why. Maybe something with OneDrive. Yeah, so I'll need your details. Let me just see the chat quickly. Where is it? Yes, Thomas, I just can't open the file where I have all, like, everyone's ID. Okay, I got Scarlet. Okay, I found Scarlet on the previous winners. Scarlet, you're on EU85 server, right? Okay, so I got Scarlet. And Thomas, I got you as well, EU143 server. Yeah, so I got you Scarlet and I got you Thomas as well, so that's you covered. I'll send them to Jane as well when we finish. Okay, I'll just transition back to the game. I'm trying to level up these skills. Okay, obviously it's if I had time to level up all the heroes, I would have done it, but it's not easy to level up all the skills on every hero. Okay, so bear with me, guys. Let's just get these Human Sandro spells to the max level, and we're gonna use Human Sandro against a couple other heroes, and that will be the finishing up the stream. So hopefully on Wednesday, people who decide to, okay, let's end the previous poll. So 75% will not buy, will not invest into Grim Rider. That's fine. Okay, probably most of you don't play Necro, but let's see if changed. Okay. Okay, let's see how it changes percentage-wise. Obviously, some people already left the stream, so we won't have these answers, but there should be another poll coming out. I'm not sure if it's already out or not. Yeah, but while I do that, yeah, let's get that. Okay, it's pop out, so we can vote. Okay, if you changed your mind or not, you can change. You can vote now. We'll see the difference. Usually, keep in mind, okay, it's not working as intended. Okay, that's why I was very close not to actually streaming, guys, because I didn't want to give you false hopes or discourage you from investing into Grim Rider. But I just wanted to see how it performs even with a bugged ultimate skill. Okay, so hopefully this skill will make him better. But obviously this unit is already making Necropolis much stronger. Okay, he is top damage dealer in Necropolis formation. However, Necro is still dependent on Death Knight, Dark Knight actually killing the backline, and Dark Knight suffers the same fate as Devil. If you're playing against Dragon Golem, it does not perform too well because it will get stopped. Okay, will get them actually killed before it can kill anything. Okay, if you're playing against Holy Trinity with DG, okay, well, not even Holy Trinity, this duo is what stops the backline. Okay, this is the problem. Okay, let's put hero standard Necro formation with free to play hero. It's hard to say because he's hard to get. Okay, it's hard to get as well. Okay, so yeah, let's go with that. Oh, I forgot the formation I was using. Right, so this is something I was using previously, yeah. Let's make sure the domains are there, 2 domains. Okay, so again, we're playing against Darkness Elemental, okay? All these fights that I've played today, okay, they all hit top tier units, okay? So on your server, you might not be playing against these kind of formations, okay? It will be different on your server. Okay, let's see how Human Sandro performs. Wow, that's a lot of damage over there. I would say not bad. Okay, that was quite interesting. Obviously, Grim Reaper is the carry here, because as you can see, everything else is not. Yeah, Human Sandro actually performs well. Let's put him against something stronger. Okay, I think something that is unbeatable so far. Okay, whenever I'm testing against this Astral, it's barely anyone able to beat it. Yeah, if I add Darkness Elemental to that Necro team, I think that will be that will be way too strong, okay? But we can try, okay? We got nothing to lose. I still got 10 minutes. Hey, look at that. If that decay manages to kill anything else before it dies, sadly no, okay? If it managed to kill that giant one more time, that would be a game over. Now I wonder, cause he's getting this mana whenever a unit falls, okay? Whenever the unit is killed. Does it work for the summons? Because as you can see, this mana is not jumping. It gets stuck at 1 point. Okay, and every 5 auto attacks, you can see, he should be getting 1 mana. But hey, Human Sandro is not giving up. Look at that. Okay, DC is down, so that should be a game over now. Oh, is it? Look at that, guys. Wow, I'm impressed. No problem, Alex. I'm impressed. Okay. Okay, I'll scroll him if you chat, and you count them. Okay. So yeah, now let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Well, I think only 28. Sure. Lewis, I believe Grim Rider will be very good. He is topping the damage charts on the Necropolis side all the time except for this one, because he died at 85 seconds, and he is doing that with bugged ultimate. Okay, his ultimate is currently bugged on a test server, which been confirmed on by River Crab, okay, 301 server, which is the server I'm testing stuff on The skill is not performing the way it should in breaks, so it should be, and hopefully it will be a little bit better on a global server. Now, as we just said, let's just put it for the fun. Okay, but if I put Darkness Elemental, who am I replacing? Judy? I'll just go with one tank. But one tank against Astral, that is dangerous. Bondrake. Oh, that's interesting. He does nothing. Yeah, well, let's wait for his weapon. But I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to roll out SSR weapons, one per faction. So Necro already has SSR weapon, which is definitely weapon. Look at that, guys. As you can see, it all makes sense. No problem, Louis. English is not my native language as well. Everyone can make mistakes when they're native speakers. But look at that, guys. You want a perfect team? Get two champions. Astral gets demolished. Same team. Look at that. He's basically doing similar damage to Dark Elemental, who is so far outperforming any other unit. Yep, get Necro 2 champs and rule. But let's go further than that. Okay, so if you're playing that, let's give that guy a chance. Okay. Let's play the proper Astral. Well, the OP one, anyway. Righty. So I'm not sure if anyone's playing that on your server, but this is what has been happening lately, okay, guys? And it is strong. Yeah, she is good, but there's no unit you could replace in that formation that I'm running at the moment, okay? You could use her, the ghosts, if you don't have any of these units. I love that. Okay, I love Darkness Elemental. Look at that Angel HP. Barely arrive. Wow, so even OP Astral loses. I just love it. Yep. This is a free-to-play team. And I believe you can get Dread Knight now, right? I believe he's been added to the pool of other units. So SDM, Taza 0. I would rather get Dark Ally than Reaper. Yeah. Dark Ally is still superior. You don't even need Death Knight, guys. I'll show you. Obviously, Death Knight is boosting. Okay, Death Knight is boosting him, but let's put something like that. See if it makes a difference against same team, obviously. I love that HP of Angel going into the fight, barely surviving thanks to Dark Elemental. So let's see if DK is mandatory. By the way, as you can see, DC, the tomb paired with Darkness Elemental is killing the backline of Astral. This is what kills Astral, really. Bam. See, you don't need Death Knight. If you can't afford Death Knight, you don't need it. Just like Zeron doesn't need Devil. Yeah, because the problem with Decay is it just dies. It goes into the backline, get the focus of all these units, and then it just dies. Right, but all other units are mandatory. That's a good summary, Ivica. Okay, guys. So I'd like to thank you for joining me in this stream. As I said, I was really busy. I had 2 exams and I had a presentation in PowerPoint I had to make. So I couldn't do the proper stream. I also have some problems with connection, as you can see. Next time I'll try to sort them. Next week, hopefully we'll have a new weapons released. I'm not sure. As I said, I was too busy. I couldn't follow the test server and what's happening. Yeah, basically it. And next week I'll try to stream. It will be just a basic weapon. Maybe it will be a beholder weapon. Was it announced? I think it was announced, so maybe I'll test beholder weapon. I'll do a pull. Okay, I need because 5 damage for BK. So I'll do a pull. I'll schedule the stream somewhere on Thursday after everything. Okay, while everything will settle. I'll schedule the stream. It will be a stream where you guys decide what weapon I will test. Obviously, there's only 4 choices I can add, I believe. So I'll add 4 choices, and you decide. This will be a paid weapon, which will require War Mithril. Last time I've done it for the free-to-play weapons, so this is what's gonna happen. I'll do a paid weapon, then I'll do a free-to-play weapon, and I'll get back to paid weapon as well before another champion get released. Yeah. Add assassin weapon at the pool. I know you want that weapon, but it's just not that many people have assassin, and yeah, it's rather yeah. Okay, guys, thank you for staying with me, and I'll see you next week. Oh, also, guys, I'm not sure if you are playing other games. Okay, if you played AFK Arena, have any of you played AFK Arena previously? You know, do you know what AFK Arena is? Because lately I've been playing, well, 3 weeks it is now, yeah, for 3 weeks I've been playing a game similar to AFK Arena with quite a little bit of quality of life improvements, but it's still pay to win game. Okay, all these games are pay to win, but some of them are free to play friendly. Okay, so if you're looking for a game that's similar to AFK Arena, but it's not as pay to win, while still being obviously pay to win, because the whale's still a rock. Okay, so this is what I've been playing, and I'm gonna put it on the chat. If you can explore it. Okay, hold on, where's the chat? Yeah. Oh, you're waiting for Lost Ark. I saw some beta tests of Lost Ark, so I'll give it a go as well. what I'm waiting for is basically Diablo. Okay, I want to play Diablo. I want to see how it is, and after that we'll see. Alright, guys. Anyway, I'll see you next week. Enjoy what's left of your weekend. Bye.